Now the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat. At center, Mitchell Robinson. At point guard, Terry Rozier III. At the other guard, Tyler Hero. At power forward, Julius Randle. At the other forward, Jimmy Butler. The head coach of the visiting team is Erik Spoelstra. And now, let's hear it for your team, the Bears, Golden State Warriors. At forward, 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. In the middle, 6'9", number 5, Kevon Looney. At guard, 6'6", number 11, Klay Thompson. At small forward, 6'7", number 00, Jonathan Kuminga. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at the Heat. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And you know, for the Heat, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffered from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Mitchell Robinson out there with Randle, and it's Rozier in at the point. And for the Warriors, out on the perimeter, Thompson and Wiggins. Kuminga out there with Looney, and it's Curry in at the point guard. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Good on the bucket.
Mitchell
Hero
Robinson.
knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. A three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. To the paint. Here's Randle. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Now here's Curry. His last outing, he had 18 points. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Rozier, the pass to Robinson. Now Hero. Back to Robinson. Outside for Randle. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pocket 6. Butler on. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. So the Warriors, GA, last summer deciding to maximize the Curry, Clay, Draymond timeline.
And have slowly swapped their youth for vet contributors. Sit Poole out for the veteran Paul. They know the window is closing and want one more title.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Hero against Thompson. Pass to Looney. Back to Thompson from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. And that one is stuffed right through. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, #1. Everything else comes after that.
And some changes here for the Heat. Jovic is checked in, and it's DeLon Wright in for Terry Rozier. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got his second bucket.
Tough points from a tough customer. Jimmy Butler just inviting the contact.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Thompson sets the pick for Curry. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. Takes the 3. And Wright pulls it down.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Curry. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Here's Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Wiggins at his size has the ability to post like that and take it to the rack.
Butler against Wiggins. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal
The performance on the offensive end, he's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
When you look at Chris Paul, what sets him apart from other point guards?
But he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick-and-roll possession he plays in. He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost you.
Shots good by Butler.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Hero. Pass to Šarić. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Fighting through the contact, Dario does a great job that time.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jovic lays it up off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Heat up 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Santos in at the 4. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now here's Wright, following the shot by Chris Paul. Count it, good. Randall's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Paul against Wright. Paul passes to Santos. Offensive rebound. The shot by Saric, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Steph Curry has changed the game, but he's going to be hard to emulate. Steve Kerr says he has maybe the best hand-eye coordination in the world. The coach is not bad in his own right as the career leader in three-point percentage, but in their free throw competitions, Steve says he swishes everything. The guy's annoying. I can't beat him. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Paul outside. Over Wright. The rebound by Micic.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Randall with the bucket. Well, we're well into the season now. Brent, our team's about where you thought they'd be in terms of rank at this point.
Well, there's always a few surprises, but those elite teams, they've done what we expected them to do, and that's rise to the top. It only gets harder to imagine that these teams would slip out of that position at this point.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Warriors trail by 14. Curry on the wing. Pass to Podziemski. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors Dixie.
Both teams will make substitutions. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. To take a look at the Warriors, they ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And right now, for Miami, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Now here's Butler. He's got 12. Count that one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Wiggins, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Wiggins is shooting it with confidence. Man, he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. And he's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is, supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
And here are the Warriors now. The Heat getting the bucket. Kuminga, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Buries the long-range jumper. Butler's got 17.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And the Warriors making a change here. Paul's checked in. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Heat. The Warriors, 4th.
Yeah, both teams on fire right now, shooting lights out from long range, and also great ball movement, I think, enabling them to create those terrific opportunities.
54 seconds left here in the second. And it's Miami with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Now Looney. On the wing, Thompson. Rozier defending. There's the pass to Kuminga. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Butler. A wide open look here for Wright. Buries it from three-point range. Wright's got his first 3 points of the game.
I don't know why we say this, but big men sharing the ball, we like that. It doesn't matter. Big, small, we'll take a good pass.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And so it's Miami out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The first half is in the books, and guys, how about Jimmy Butler? Man alive.
He's feasting out there, making great decisions with the ball in his hands. He came in hungry.
I'm hungry too, Kenny, but no one's feeding me. Some friends you guys are. Don't talk to me.
Okay, now we'll look at some of the players who could be a part of the dunk contest during All-Star break.
These dudes, I'm telling you guys, this is a great field. Some high risers on this list.
Yeah, athletically and in ranking to make the contest. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Time now for an injury report. Now for an update on Mitchell Robinson's injury, we go to David Aldridge.
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. It's a big injury for them. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that. but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
On the floor for Miami, the wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Jovic in at the 5. And here is Kuminga after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
Now you think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay. Well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
And the Warriors with possession here. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Hero's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Heat. Timeout called the Warriors. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
One more time.
And let's see now which shooting guards have been on target the most over the last 10 games. 3rd is Tyler Hero.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
Well, the array of moves that each of those players has is just about unlimited. Whether it's in tight or outside, they know how to free themselves up and find the best shot possible. It's reflected in their shooting percentages.
Now here's Kuminga. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And it's Wiggins with the three-pointer. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Butler's got 25 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. It's rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is so much.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Rozier against Curry. Here's Robinson. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Passes it to Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, we talk so much, Brent, about Steph Curry shooting. What about his leadership skills and what that means to the team?
Now, there's no doubt the team feeds off of Steph's positive joy and energy and his commitment to the game. He wills them to victory night in and night out.
And the first one at the line is good.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
A different look for Miami. Seth Curry comes in for Robinson. And it's DeLon Wright in for Micic. Stephen Curry hits them both. Miami's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Curry. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
first personal
Big
foul.
miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. The Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Podziemski's shot is good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Outside Curry. And Thompson sends it back.
Clay showing some signs that time of that primetime defense he can bring.
Goes back up. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Wright. Wright's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Paul. Scoreless thus far. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Miami's gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Wright finds Curry. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Heat opening up a huge gap. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Gary Payton II is out there with Saric. And it's Podziemski in at the small forward. The Warriors shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Over to the left wing. Here's Jovic. And the shot goes in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. Feeds it to Paul. Outside for Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
How many times have you seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
Pass to Highsmith. Over Payton. Highsmith's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Curry on the wing. And the pass to Saric. Over in the corner, Paul. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Golden State.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now, here's Rozier. He's guarded closely. Highsmith the pass to Rozier. Heat moving the ball around to the right side. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Micic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Saric outside. Down low. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Sharks.
Just another day at the office for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
Pass to Micic. He tries for three. Cans it from downtown. Micic has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Heat.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Curry's shot is off. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Rozier. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving. Don't sit back and be passive.
Right against Paul. And certainly flying under the radar this summer was Chris Paul's move to the Golden State Warriors, GA. That is a very interesting move.
Yeah, Paul was on the outs in Phoenix, and after a brief stop in D.C., ended up with the Warriors. Once was a heated rival of the franchise, but that's how fast things can change.
No good on the free throw. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
And he's good on the second.
And there is this sense that every team that Paul has been on, he's just made them better. A testament to his leadership, obvious selfless attitude.
Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Thompson outside. No good with the triple.
Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Robinson, that's good.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Warriors shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's Looney, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Milton wide open, he fires, and a miss there on the triple. Outside Curry. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. And it's off from three-point range. Passes it to Milton. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another miss by Curry. Pass to Micic. Right, looking around. The pass to Highsmith. Back to right. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3 ball. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jimmy, you have been outspoken about the need for maximum effort. Was it part of your plan to grab wins like the one we saw tonight?
It wasn't a part of my plan, but whatever works, works. I think we got a bunch of talented guys, and at times we forget how hard we got to play. On the road, at home, this is how we got to play basketball.
Jimmy, thanks for the time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.